Speaking of dying, Arthur, did you see who saved you last session? Did you see what it was? That because you were questioning, like, I can't believe that shadow didn't go for me, and because I had it in my head that behind you, your shadow was warding off that shadow.
Yeah, Arthur's life is not its to claim.
Yeah, it was kind of weird in my I could just kind of see it happening in my mind's eye as the combat was taking place. Just you up there by yourself. I knew they were there. Yeah, it was kind of, and the thing is, nobody really knows about it. Like, Bakai was up there, but she didn't really see it. You were up there; it was behind you. Yeah, so it's just kind of like a little visual moment that I would have.
Yeah. All he could do was grimace, like curl his brow and just be upset. That's all he could really do. He couldn't even turn around to look at him.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So what we did was we overnight rested. No sign of Marcus anywhere.
Yeah, he got stolen, didn't he? He was just taken.
You think
I talked to him over the weekend, and he was wanting to play tonight, and he was looking forward to it, talking to me about it. And then that issue with his dad came up, and he missed.
It's no problem.
Like, he really wants to come. Just
I know. I'm.
Well, I know you do, because he talked to you about it. I don't know how much interaction the other players have with him, and I talk to him just about every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reality surely just conspires against him. It just does not want him to play.
It's okay.
We're in a different game on Saturday afternoon, and he flat out just had to back out because dealing with his dad's health issues. Just
it's a lot.
Focused on the game, so. Yeah,
I mean, I never said I blamed him. I'm just saying, just making a joke out of it. Just reality itself says no.
Well, I share this so y'all know what he's going through.
Yeah, for sure. He's always welcome here, and as soon as he's able to come back, Marcus will reappear.
Yeah,
and then you'll find out what happened, and we can go from there.
Stories to share. Yeah,
exactly.
It's
or
like in game, I think Asami might be worried, but since it doesn't make sense for us to traipsing through them.
Yeah, you guys should definitely be worried, and I don't know if you.
Arthur's of the opinion of we'll find him eventually or not.
He's a big boy; he can take care of himself. I mean, he lasted. What level are we? 9. So he lasted 9 levels all by himself. So he'll be fine.
I mean, if he's confident enough to threaten us and try to take our things, then surely he's strong enough to handle us. He's a big boy. Arthur cares about his party. This man, he does not consider part of his party yet, so he has a lot less sympathy for him.
I
guess I'm biased because I've known him from outside this game.
So, yeah, he's a good dude, and he'll get to jump in when he gets to jump in. So, in the meantime, waiting. This is the one little beacon in the Nightmare City where you get your restful night's sleep. You don't have to worry about nightmares or incorporeal undead or
we're in the church of Eta, right? It's
hallowed ground. And you know that there's stuff kind of around outside. You can kind of see flits and shadows through the mist. Forms up and down the street. Occasionally, you can hear something on the roof, and then it's gone. You hear some scratching at the back door. Nothing really. It's disquieting, but you get yourself a full night rest. So people are still down some stuff. I don't know if you still want to continue to rest and wait, or you have some curiosities about certain things. This will be day 3 in the.
Arthur has 3 points of strength damage, but he can live with that. If he gets hit with a very unfortunate shadow attack, I think it's like a D6 strength damage, he would die. But now that he's aware of their general existence, he might be able to handle himself a little better. He just had the very unfortunate situation of, oh, I'm stunned. Oh, there's a bunch of shadows. Oh, that's not good.
Luna does have potion of lesser restoration. The offer still stands, but she's not going to give it to you to save. If you want to drink it, drink it.
I don't get a lot of potions, but that being said, we are starting to accumulate more wealth just generally, so we could probably afford new ones in the future.
And you have like a new contact in the Sorcerer's Guild. You have an inn now as a ranking member, you and Luna. You have more access.
That is true. So while Arthur doesn't need a ton of strength, having the potion will make sure that so long as he doesn't get crit, he will survive at least one shadow attack. Because it got hit by 6 last time. So yeah, he'll take the potion and drink it.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me.
All right, d4 time.
There
exactly
you go.
Enough.
All right. I will check
better.
that off. Luna makes a little note in her spell book. All right. You guys I think you're at full. I don't know. I don't think Bakai was down anything so that she had to be sent away and resummoned back, or.
I believe we took 2 days of rest, so
another full.
I believe we did.
I re-listened to that just to make sure, and it was just one night.
Oh, was it only one night?
It was only one night, yeah. So
in that case, I have some. In that case, I still have more strength damage. Then, hold on.
How much were you down? I think you were
down 6.
6.
We took one night of rest, and then we were down 6. I thought we took a second night. So
okay.
24 hours of rest would give 2 more.
So, okay, let's tick off another day then.
Yeah, I thought we did. If we didn't, then I'll give myself some strength damage back.
It's okay. There's no pressing need to jump right back into. So I'll just go day 3 rest,
right.
And then day 4 would be the current day. That's fine because these are just hours that are ticking off in the real world.
That is true. And I'm sure Marcus is fine. He's probably okay.
The longer he's gone, though, the more mysterious it becomes.
Well, that's one more mystery to solve once we start wrapping this place up. Speaking of mysteries, where do we plan on heading next?
Yeah, we hit the theater. We hit my apartment. What are we missing? Do you have some dungeon of death that you want to hit? I mean, your apartment? Yeah, same thing.
Well, we could go to the tavern that Asami had connection to, Fat Chance. I don't know that there's going to be anything there, but it's a location in town we're familiar with.
It's a place that might have some sort of emotional imprint. That seems to be how these places work.
The other was the docks. Remember, we had that adventure a little bit on the docks, dealing with that half work. We went to gather some information. Then there was that halfling that gave us a little bit of attitude, and there was that building near it that we investigated. That was earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm vaguely remember. It's like Iron Tusk,
Yeah.
I think his name was.
Yeah. That time period.
Yeah, the docks. The docks are the Dreamstone didn't extend all the way out to the River Halal. They only went out probably to maybe 1 or 2 streets over from where the Midnight Theater was, like just past Cheap Street. And the same thing with north-south. It didn't go farther past the Street of the Thinkers, really to the point where I think Last Chance might just barely be on the map, but keep in mind that it had just expanded to that area, and maybe the effects really on the very extremities of where the Dreamstone expanded to, it really hadn't taken a full hold on everything there to get an imprinted kind of something different in this realm.
So far, I believe we've checked out the Midnight Theater, we've been to the Iron Cocoon, we've been to the old apartment for Zed. We're currently in the Church of Utah. An idea that may not be bad if we want to start circling around is heading over towards the Marsh Gate, heading north so we can like go to like the Caligaro house again, go to Ledbetter's, then head west from there into like Nightmare's Alley.
Okay, yeah. Do
That
that.
might not be a bad idea if anybody else has any suggestions.
I'm good.
Onward.
Okay. Where to? Over towards the Marsh Gate and then up Wall Street?
Yeah, I was thinking Marsh Gate north up to Wall Street till we get to Ledbetter's and then start heading west from there so we can get into like the courthouse, Nightmare Alley, and the Gallow Field.
Okay.
Because at least Nightmare Alley would probably have some sort of strong imprint.
Yeah. Nightmare Alley, the Gallow Fields, Rook's Roost, all that area. Like even north of that, the night market.
Continuing north to like the Reality Wrinkled Night Market. Those seem like hot spots.
Yeah, definitely. The warehouse is on the periphery of kind of everything, but there was also actual rents in Reality that were holding open little vents to this realm there too. So there's a bunch of different.
So here's the question.
Yes.
The Jazzadrune adventure we did, when we entered that portal, it slowed time, right? Because we were in there. Well, it affected time differently. I don't remember. I think it was the other way.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite.
Yeah. Right.
Like
so
one day was like a month or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was the other way than what we're experiencing now. If we went to that guy's shop, would that portal be there? And would the 2 time thingies cancel out? Like, how would that work exactly?
Yeah, that's farther south on the map than the Dreamstone had spread out to. Had the two places intersected, you don't know what would have happened.
Kaboom! Yeah, it's like
could have been reality. Yeah, exactly. That could have. It was quite possible. And also, Zed brought up the idea of once you guys are done with all the stuff that you're doing, of actually physically bringing the Dreamstone back into the city of Lankhmar and then physically moving it to his place, which isn't far from where Jazzadrune is and where Arthur lives and where the Silver Eel is.
In my dream lab?
Yeah, the Dream Zone.
That's my dream.
Well, I'm good with Arthur's plan for us to go north.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's see here.
Yeah, probably a good idea to start casting our long-term spells.
Yep, feel free.
I'm going to pull some chalk out of her bag and write on the wall so Marcus kind of has an idea of what we're doing if he comes here.
Okay.
Enemies are going to know where we're at. We're going to shine like a beacon. So I'm not too worried about revealing our presence. Just so give him an in-game way of tracking us down.
Okay. What are you going to write?
I think Asami would have had a better take for it than me, but we're going to basically say we're headed north Nightmare Alley to investigate. And what was the name of the location you'd said that was up there? It looked like Gallow Fields and Rook's Roost and further north than that. I think that's enough detail. Keeping in mind Asami's memory isn't that great, so
Okay.
that sounds like in character, yeah. All big flowery little letters, right? That
Got all your stuff cast before you step outside.
Got our stuff cast.
Asami still has some mirror images, it seems.
Okay, we know
That's-
time around
You were
that.
still shaken.
Let's go through the effects then. BDs, you're good. You're not dazzled anymore, Arthur.
I can't turn that off though.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anything else on yours? No. Okay. So Valkeen, Bakai. Let's see if she's got anything. Nope. Midnight's good. Zed.
I have barely anything.
Yeah, just some mage armor. Ray, yeah, we'll get rid of that mirror image. Luna, Marcus, score's still shaking. Okay. Oh, no, clicked the wrong one. Shite.
Poor thing's been shivering all night.
Yeah. I think Ray got punted again.
Well, there goes the DR as well.
Yeah, that was my fault. I hit that one by mistake. We'll get ready to put that one back on. So actually, I'll put it back on because it's always going to be the same.
Nope. Ray threw a fit and left.
I don't blame him. This game is bullshit.
Took how many years?
We recently hit 9th level and we did not pick the right feat, so
Yeah, that is. I've been saying that about you guys all along. Pick the right feats.
you picked up heightened spell? How dare you?
Oh, he didn't throw a fit after all. All right, welcome back.
no fits. What was the last thing you heard me say before I went kaput?
You were saying that Asami was probably had a better
Better penmanship.
yeah.
Yeah, spending more effort making sure the lettering was legible versus the content was understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The game just or the
I added some things to the combat tracker and you got punted again. So yeah.
what's going?
It might be
I did cast a few spells on myself, so maybe seeing those effects destroyed you.
Yeah, but I had that shit turned off, so I don't know.
All right. So you head out to the street, and we're going to get some perception checks from everybody.
Yeah, you say that, but
I will take that.
the only way Bakai gets a 20 is by rolling a 20.
Same with Luna. Okay.
If you want to roll for me, that's fine. I'm still trying to get back in.
Oh, okay. I can wait for you. It's not a big deal. It's just a random encounter. These guys have been lurking since you hit away. So
Since Tuesday.
Maybe they got bored and fell asleep.
So let's see. Arthur, Bakai, and Luna all see those humanoid faceless dudes that fly, the nightgaunts.
Yeah, the very gargoyle-esque creatures.
Yeah, you see several of them lurking the other side of the Street of the Gods, up on top of buildings, occasionally flying in from somewhere else, flying off to somewhere else. Seems to be a handful of them. It's hard to make out in these reduced visibility in the mist exactly how many there are, but there's probably between 4 and 8. So it's not.
Do they appear to be like watching us or like observing in any sense?
Yeah,
Like what can we gather from them?
that they're kind of waiting for you guys to come out so they can pounce. They've been waiting.
That's what. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you get the vibe that they've been waiting.
I've heard them banging the bottles. Warriors, come out and play.
Yeah, you can hear them on the roof every once in a while of the church. Outside the upper window, you hear them scratching. They don't dare come in, but yeah, Asami and Skjor too. Everybody gets I'll make them visible on the map, seeing as you guys have all seen one or two. Just on the regular this map, I'll share it out.
There we are.
Do we need to roll initiative? We already do that.
No, you guys are kind of at the door. You know that they're out there. You're all looking. They've all been spotted. There may be a couple more that you haven't seen yet, but you can
Luna chain lightning.
You can wait. You can wait them out. Luna can fireball them. A couple anyway.
That seems a waste of a spell.
Who's our most durable and well-protected member of the party?
Makai sighs. Steps outside.
Okay. She can roll initiative then. Everybody can, and then we go from that point.
Don't get yourself too hurt.
All right. She steps out, but Arthur is the first to go.
Arthur is going to delay until he's in a far better position to start casting.
All right. See, one of them starts swooping in. Let's see here. Movement is, I think, 40. No, 40. So let's see here. Yeah, that's a charge. Bakai bats it away. Bakai.
All right. Kai swings around, dances high on her toes, and brings the sword down. Hit.
Hit.
All right.
That was quick.
47 points. And then she sings, "Come out and play."
These creatures, they look like they might be drawn to that sword.
The sword hums. Barely audible with the first hit. That's it.
Diving in almost quickly as the first one. Just as the body hits the ground. Kai seems unperturbed, but, well, no wonder. Missed with an 18. Zed.
Zed. I'm going, you know what? I'm going to shout words of encouragement, combat advice. Right.
Wrap through the window. There's one over there. Asami.
Yeah, she's going to begin the bardic performance. We got this. We killed these guys ages ago. And then she's going to use standard action to cast light on Skewer's axe.
Okay.
Not that that's super neat, but it's better than nothing. And then Skewer would be like, I can see. Yoink. Move. What? Oh, that's not Skewer. It is Skewer. What the fuck? Why can't I move him?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, there's no walls in this one. All right.
Okay, and he's going to attack that one there.
Skewer's got his own initiative in this one.
Skira's
Oh, okay. I didn't roll it.
That's
so
okay.
I get,
Let's see what he comes up with.
playing.
If he goes before Asami, he could just delay until after she goes.
Yeah.
Oh, what? It's in good time, so he'll go next when it's his turn.
Okay, cool.
That works.
Alrighty. Okay, so this guy here. So make sure I'm still within. Yeah, he's good. Don't seem to have too many complex thoughts, these guys. Even though they are fairly intelligent.
She runs into that a lot when she goes into the casino.
It attacked itself.
Oh, did it? Let's drag that on Bakai instead. There we go. That's a miss. Okay.
They're going to need natural 20s if all they have is a +4.
Yeah. It's not a +4. It should be +11.
Oh.
Still, you have AC of like 29 or so
Yeah.
pretty unlikely.
Yeah,
Well,
they're missing on 18, so.
Oh, not even 20. It's 30.
She's got a 31 with mage armor.
Wow.
5, 10, 15.
I mean, level 9, I suppose.
My philosophy is don't be hit. Then you don't have to worry about being healed.
It's a decent philosophy.
You know, an ounce of prevention and all that.
Yeah. Well, I go for 5 pounds of prevention.
Luna
The
gets
bane
to
of it is
stab
always touch attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit?
Luna hit him. Stabbed him.
Oh, that was Luna swinging.
That was Luna, yeah. The last one. So Luna gets an AOO. I still think these numbers are wrong for Luna's, but I'm not going to worry about it too much.
I believe it's because they're set for like large Luna.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. It's more fun this way. Score! Oh, actually, no, it gets to keep going and attack Luna. And I forgot to put Luna's mage armor on. See if it hits. It's 20. I think it's going to be a miss. Nope. It's going to be a hit. Sorry about that. It was my bad. I got interrupted on the AOO.
It's my turn now. Or Skewer.
Let's see here. Yes, it is, of course.
Yeah, I think Luna's being hit.
Okay.
There we go.
So you're done.
Yep.
All right, he'll 5-foot step and full attack this one.
Okay. Hit.
Looks like both.
Yep.
We kill good. Just don't do very good damage. Hey, he hit it. What more do you want? That's it for.
Almost brings it down.
Yeah, if he rolled decently for damage, maybe. But chopped his fingernail off brutally.
Arthur.
Big round 2 menu. Yeah, Arthur never actually ended his delay, so he effectively skipped his turn. He was basically spending that whole time almost embarrassed that he was about to spend some actual spell slots in these things, considering how weak they've proven themselves to be. He'll shake his head as he basically builds up a ball of acid. As he builds up a ball of acid, gonna toss it, flicking it towards the nightgaunts, who has been heavily wounded so far.
Okay. It's in combat, so you get a -4 to that.
Yeah,
unless you have precise.
No, he
okay.
does not have precise shot. He doesn't have that.
Okay, cool. That's still a hit.
18 still hits though.
Still a hit on the touch.
Yeah, for enough to knock it down.
Enough to kill it.
It sizzles and it scorches.
And melts.
Yeah, well, that's all Arthur needed to do.
Bakai.
Cleaning up.
She looks at the one over the smear mark of the last guy. She decides to see how big she can make that smear mark.
Hit and a miss. I'll be darned.
All right, well.
Still up.
There you go. She's surprised. Looks at him. Huh.
And he does a full attack back on. He's going to take a 5-foot step first. Miss. Zed.
All right, putting a -4 on since I'm shooting into combat. And where is it? There it is. That's a miss.
Leans out the front door and aims and misses. Asami. Did we lose you again, Ray?
Oh no, I'm trying to do this counting
okay.
out 10, 15, 20. So she does that kind of.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'll get a flank. I'm going to stab it.
I'm a warrior.
She kind of skirts along the front of the building next door on the porch, and avoids the claws of the creature as she comes around, swings around the outside, one of the pillars that holds the portico up.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Comes in with a blade. That's a critical hit.
Confirmed.
Swings around with her momentum, drives a blade into the.
Yep, that's correct.
And fells it. What a move.
It was trying to flank.
Got outflanked. Don't flank the flankers. Oh, almost got it for one though. So it's 10 points of damage to Bakai, and it's actively trying to grab her. So let's see if that effect works here. It's trying to take that sword away from her. So let's see here. Good luck. It was a miss. And the next one does the same thing. Oh, wow. It's 2 20s. Oh, and another 10. And trying to grab that blade. They're kind of swarming her now. Just all it manages to do is kind of tear up her arm a little bit. It's just trying to grab her arm.
Oh, yeah, not happy.
Not happy at all. Luna takes a 5-foot step there and stabs at the first one. Her base attack bonus is still... Oh, okay. It's got to be better than that. Anyway.
It should be, I believe, 4.
Yeah, he's got it at 3, right? Maybe... I think it was just the way he did the sheet. So hit... Score.
He's going to move to this point and attack this one.
So Luna just finished driving her spear into it. And it's still up, but it's hurt.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I click the right one. There.
Oh, that rolled on a 20 for forever, but it's still a hit.
Nice. It's okay. Take that. That's better damage.
Did it skid across your screen too as a 20?
It skittered,
Yeah.
but then it went to the door at the end.
Nice. Big hit, though. Big hit. And it reels. Arthur.
Yeah, second verse, same as the first. This one's heavily wounded, so if he hits it, he's going to be able to finish this boy off.
You notice that their tactics, though, have changed a little bit. They've landed on the ground. They're actively trying to grab Bakai's arms and take the sword away from her physically.
Well, that one's at the very least not going to succeed.
Nope, that one's going to die in a puddle of acid.
Yeah, he'll start dissolving away as Bakai is able to probably going to obliterate the last one.
This is, I don't know if Bakai gets angry, but...
Bakai pretends to give the sword to him, pulls it back. What? Here, what?
She doesn't get angry. She gets even.
Oh, she's too busy playing and she
missed. She's funking around.
Oh.
Sad.
I'm like, Bakai, god damn it. Just, she's like, oh, it's okay. Skewer will get him. And I'm like, we don't play with the enemy. So I throw acid on him.
Splashes him. Arthur or Asami.
Well, that last time worked fine, but that's hell of a maneuver. 5, 10, 15, 20. I could do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep. There we go. Flank. Nice hit.
Tickle.
Just nicks. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 on Bakai. 5, 6 is going to turn on Asami. Oh, stays on Bakai. Trying to get that sword. Desperate. Almost like it's driven. Luna. Luna steps to here and stabs. Oh. 18 is a hit. All right, that puts it down. Bakai's pretty dinged up.
Yeah, she's surprised. She looks at said, I got hurt. I tell her, you gotta stop playing around.
The they seem kind of driven. Kind of they like maybe they had intent to try to try to get that sword.
Yeah. He's not happy with him. Let's see.
Can anybody heal Bakai?
Anybody can if they like, yeah.
Yeah. So Luna's got to cure light wounds.
Yeah, Arthur traded the way his cure light wounds for some stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. I'll toss a infernal on her.
Okay.
And in 10 rounds, that'll be 10 points. So she'll be to 4. And that's fine.
Alrighty.
She wears the scratch like a badge of honor. Says, Arthur wanted me to go out there. I got mortally wounded. She shows the scrape.
You're mortal now.
Worse.
All right.
Towards the marsh gate?
Where are we up?
Okay, towards the marsh gate and then north towards the Caligaro house. Before you get to the Caligaro house, there is an alleyway that connects with Nightmare Alley, if that's where you want to go. Or you could head up toward Ledbetter's Apothecary and go past it. There's an alleyway that also connects in a more roundabout way.
You just want us to go down an alleyway.
What's that, Mark?
Because I know we came from the Caligaro house. Did we already check the Ledbetter's Apothecary?
No, you never did. You've seen activity in there, but you haven't specifically.
The Caligaro house probably hasn't changed much, and especially since we're probably going to be going back there, like by the end, because I believe that's how we exit. We basically get to the Caligaro house. It might be a good idea to head to the Ledbetters, head south a tiny bit, and then head into that alley that leads into Nightmare.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, at least.
Okay. So as you guys get up to the row of buildings, they almost look like they're old warehouses on the other side of the street. Almost like an industrial kind of area. At one point in time, now it's kind of like they were in the actual Marsh district. They're kind of dilapidated buildings. Ledbetter's buildings. It looks like you took over like an old, like maybe like some kind of like an industrial mill or something like that. Like old brick building that has several floors, and then there's like a little tower at the top of it. The one beside looks like an old abandoned some kind of like a workhouse of some sort. You can see in the uppermost window of the bell tower, there's that kind of flickering light of Ledbetter's, and you can also see like lights on in the actual like in the real world. That's kind of like his storefront area. You can see like through the front window when you get up to his house. This is what it looks like from the outside down the street in this realm. It's like that's kind of like the top of it, and it's kind of like that same kind of structure. It's kind of square, with several windows and stuff like that, and it's that's 3 stories tall. And that's directly across the street from Caligaro House, which is like directly across the street's almost, 60, 70 feet away. Oh, not even 5, 10, 15, 40 or 50 feet, more like. And there does seem to be activity inside.
We knock at the door?
Not in this realm. You've been in there in the real world. This is where you dropped off the body of the slad larvae, the body of he brought a bunch of bodies to his house. The doppelgangers. He bought some potions off them. I don't think I ever gave you a picture of Silas Ledbetter. Have I?
I don't remember.
Well,
I would not remember.
okay. Let me. In Lankhmar, not the Nightmare City. This is what Silas Ledbetter looked like. Anybody you know who that is? Remember from childhood times?
No.
I'm from where I'm from, the city that I'm from. The TV station made a kids show called The Hilarious House of Frightenstein, and they had all these crazy characters. And there's like a bunch of like there's a Dracula and a Wolfman, and like the Wolfman was like the DJ. He was like Wolfman Jack. So this guy here was actually a science professor, and he would come on and give little lectures to kids on that show. It was pretty cool. So he was on a lot in the 50s and 60s in TV. His name was Julius Sumner Milner or something like that. But in this world, this is Silas Ledbetter, the alchemist.
Okay.
Kind of probably about 5'7", 5'8", crazy hair. Always kind of walks. He's an older man, like maybe even pushing 70, but he's got kind of like got a youthful exuberance. He's very spry.
And we see him now?
You can see activity inside the apothecary. You can't see him specifically. You don't see him.
We crack the door open?
Crack the door open. Okay. You see. Let's see here. I'll put you on the map. Just ignore the minis that aren't there. Let's see here.
Ignore the minis that aren't there.
No, like Marcus and Valkeen and Midnight and all that.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I meant by that. And there is.
I imagine you just sort of slap every mini down all at once. That's why they're here.
Yeah, exactly. So in this world, you see up in that second, it's kind of like there's the counter, and then there's the few things in between, and it's not dissimilar to the real world. But you see, let's see here, an extremely tall.
I might call him a hulking human. Stitched together.
Some kind of monster.
He's got like yeah, he definitely looks stitched together. It looks like Silas's face, maybe if his the lower part of his face, like another top of the head was sewn on top of the head. And he's a good 8 feet tall as opposed to the 5'6", 5'7". He's got like, in this picture here, it's like cold weather gear, but he's got like, almost like a smock and suspenders. And you can see up his arm. You can see where his hand was stitched onto his arm at the just above the wrist on one of his arms where he has his sleeves rolled up. And he speaks in Silas's voice. And he says, "Hello, welcome to Ledbetter Apothecary."
Okay.
Feel free to browse around. If you need me for anything, give a holler.
All right. Start browsing the shop.
Yeah, is the contents of the shop different than it is in
considerably?
the
Yeah.
waking world?
Yeah, it is in the waking world. It's a lot more cluttered and chaotic. In this, it's kind of like maybe an idealized version of everything seems to be like exactly in place. Everything seems to be extremely neat and tidy. The real world, it was, you could tell it could use, everything could use a good wash. That had probably been neglected as far as the care that it would take to keep everything absolutely pristine. Probably in favor of moving off and doing something different that was more interesting. Whereas this everything looks like exactly as it should be. Everything's in exact places. Everything's labeled clearly. There doesn't seem to be any chaos here.
What's he got? Examine the stuff.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of reagents, all kinds of tinctures, poultices, salves, unguents, a couple potions, a couple cure-alls for what ails you. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I was looking for magic items.
Okay.
Kai's looking for bracelets.
Friendship bracelets?
Yeah.
Various
Whatever's cute.
sundries.
Yeah, there's no real jewelry or anything like that. But yeah, maybe there is. Maybe there's some like steel bracelets, like those things that you see with people when they have bracelets with magnets in them and stuff like that, or those copper bracelets that people wear when they get older and they want to play golf. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
They have those kind of like those snake oil bracelets.
She was looking more like things made of cloth woven.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing like that. There's some bandages and stuff like that.
Are they magical?
No. In fact, most things here don't seem to be.
Okay. So how's it living in the dream world here? Run into anything interesting?
The dream world, you say?
I do.
Don't know what you mean by dream. Well, the shop has always been my dream, but if that's what you mean.
Yeah. Get new items often? Have any interesting patrons?
All the time.
Like, who was your last interesting patron, and what's the newest item you have?
He looks confused by this. And you hear a crash behind the counter, right by where Arthur is. Sounds like something fell off a shelf.
We'll involuntarily look at that direction. Arthur, did you break something?
Why would I go around breaking things?
It sounded like it was from the other side of the shelf, or right by where you are, Arthur.
Did it sound like glass breaking, or
It's
was it like something else?
Sounded exactly like glass breaking, like somebody dropped a beaker or a some kind of cup or a glass or something like that.
Do you have pests in the building, good sir? It seems like they might have knocked something over. As like tries to like sort of like peek his head slightly over the counter, see what fell.
He shakes his head. He just pretends like nothing happened. No, nothing of that. Everything has to be pristine for me to create what I do. It's almost like he didn't hear the glass breaking. Or if he did, he's ignoring it.
Yeah, was it like an like basically peering over? Was it like an empty vial, or did it have something in it?
Yeah, if you look over, there's glass shattered on the ground, and it looks like there was like maybe a mustard yellow powder. A fair bit of it too, like enough to coat like a 1 or 2 foot square. Give me a perception check, Arthur.
All right.
Okay. So also in the powder and the glass, you see what looks like a footprint or a claw print or some kind of like a 3-toed with like a dew claw kind of maybe reptilian footprint in the powder.
Like a footprint, like in the powder, basically.
Yeah.
There's an invisible creature walking around.
You wouldn't happen to have any familiars, would you? Imps or closets?
He looks confused as to what you're talking about.
What direction is the footprint facing?
It is facing him.
Do I hear any like pitter patter of like little reptilian feet if I like listen in, or is it just nothing? Like whatever made that noise, could I potentially try to listen out for it?
Yeah, like you heard the glass smash, and then after a bit, you looked over, you saw the footprint. You don't hear anything, but now that has been a little bit of time, the yellowy powder, it's got kind of like an odor of brimstone, that sulfuric kind of scent.
When they were asking him questions and he was responding, Asami was evaluating.
Yes.
If he's trustworthy or not.
Okay, if he's trustworthy or not. I see. He doesn't seem to be disingenuous. He just seems to be maybe ignorant of what occurred, or maybe incapable of discerning it. Like maybe he might be ensorcelled. He might also be something completely different. He might also not even be a person.
A stitched together corpse might not be a person.
Yeah, is there any way that, just judging by how he's been responding, is there any way to determine like maybe he's like some sort of golem?
Okay, give us
Just
me
a mindless. more or less just mindless, just acting on like what little stimuli it's allowed to perceive.
Yeah, give me a knowledge arcana check.
All right. Nope. He's
All
not.
right.
Nope. He's not met. He's not met enough golems to determine that.
Definitely not a golem. But from what you've heard, stories, he could possibly be a golem. He could also be some kind of automaton or some kind of undead. Could also be. Although you'd be rolling knowledge religion if it was undead. Arthur knows that. Yeah, Asami, Luna. They confirm your suspicions, Arthur. He seems to be some sort of golem.
Well, share that with the message that we almost always have going.
Let me do a couple perception checks. See if we overhear you.
25 is needed for the
25
message.
is needed, absolutely. It's not that one. It wasn't that one so much as this one here. Okay. And you hear a kind of like a from inside of his coat or inside of his his coveralls. It's like a snickering. And it's not a playful snickering. It's almost malevolent. That's the way I tried to do it anyway.
I don't know. Is there any reason to stay in here, or shall we move on? Or you want to kill him just for the fun?
If we're speaking via message, then Arthur would recommend, if it is a golem, I wonder if it's able to actually notice anything's missing. Perhaps we can take a few things from it.
Okay. What's there worth taking?
First, we should experiment. Try to find a way to distract it. See if it eventually notices something is missing from its shelves.
All right. Guy walks over here and starts banging things around. Ooh, these are kind of cool. Clank, 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 clank. Drops a few, picks them up, puts them back on the shelf. Sorry, is this the way they go?
Okay, he reacts to that. He kind of turns.
That's your
Rotates.
chance.
Yeah, Arthur will... He's not going to try to grab something heavy. He's going to try to... Whatever's, like, on the shelves here, something that's, like, on display, he'll try to, like, more or less displace, like, grab it and put it away to see if whenever the golem turns around, if it can actually recognize something is missing.
Okay. Like something... Like the equivalent of a candy bar at a counter kind of thing?
Yeah, something that a person would notice.
Okay.
Like some sort of display item.
All right, something fairly obvious or something...
Something fairly obvious, yes. He wants to see just how attentive this thing is.
Okay.
Whether it can notice things are missing.
Okay.
And if it gets caught, he'll just say that he's thinking about purchasing it.
Okay.
See if that calms it.
Yeah, he spins around quickly.
Literally.
And he looks at Arthur. Gives you a chance to do some fast talking.
Yeah. What exactly did Arthur pick up? Like, what does it look like so far?
Yeah, we'll say that there's a like a little metal tin of, say, some kind of magical or some kind of I'm thinking like some kind of alchemical reagent. Like maybe a little tin full of like powdered silver or something like that he had at the front counter on display. He might have like 4 or 5 of these little metal tins full of one use of powdered silver, kind of lined up.
Yeah, if it's obvious that the golem has noticed, like it's immediately respond to that. Arthur will more or less mention that. Arthur will more or less mention, I've been having a small fascination with alchemy lately. Wanted to get into it. How much for a jar of some silvers?
Oh, he walks down. He says, "Oh, powdered silver. Oh, one moment here. I have to. Something must have fallen." And he says, "Well, that would be 3 silver smerducks for that powdered silver there."
That sounds like a reasonable price. Arthur will go ahead and he will actually purchase the item.
It's literally 2 silver smerducks worth of silver that he's charging 3 for.
Yeah, he'll still buy it just to make sure it doesn't arouse any suspicion.
Okay, and
he's willing to eat. He's willing to eat the loss.
Okay, and he grabs a little whisk broom and he starts quickly cleaning up the brimstone that's been spilled, and he says, "Oh, thank you. Is there anything else that you're looking for? What are you working on?"
Oh, nothing specific. Just mostly just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. I'm not exactly the most skilled at alchemy, like I mentioned. I'm trying to start dabbling and getting into it initially. Do you have any recommendations?
Yes, you might want to. And then he starts rattling some things off about the interaction between silver and various other chemicals. They come up with some good, some things that you might find useful. And then he even gets to the point where he starts making recommendations of like maybe mercury, quicksilver as opposed to silver. It doesn't seem to be hostile or unknowledgeable. But with regards to whatever was going on behind the counter or whatever's going on inside his coveralls, because occasionally you'll hear like a snicker. Not a malevolent snicker this time, but like a... especially being as close as you are, Arthur. And you can definitely smell the odor of the grave now that he's closer.
Is the little snickering, is that like identifiable? Like, are there like creatures that have a similar sound to that, or is that not something I can really pick up?
I don't think in this case it would be identifiable.
All right. Just want to confirm.
You're not seeing any movement or anything like that? You're not seeing like things moving around or like little mouse heads stick out or anything like that?
Yeah, Arthur will pick up a few like just a few items just to keep up the ruse for now. Like however much that's gonna eat into his profits, he'll be fine.
Okay. You also hear the while you guys are here, just as you're kind of wrapping up your transactions, not really sure what you want to do with this guy, there is a crash of thunder, and this little oven kind of thing over where Bakai is, where she's done her little distraction. I don't know if anything's caught her attention or anything like that, but she something comes down it looks like almost like a chimney of sorts, but it just electrical sparks, and then it looks like there's a pool inside. It just starts to charge with electricity.
We back off of the area.
Okay.
Move away.
Okay, it sparks. Right. It sparks for a minute, and kind of snaps and crackles and stuff like that, and then it stops. But you hear a couple more cracks of thunder on the outside from the outside.
I think we're done. There's nothing we need to do here in my mind.
Yeah, if it looks like the others want to go, then Arthur will finish his transactions and give the man a thank you.
And
It's a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
It was a pleasure to meet you as well. And he kind of, when he looks at you, he kind of like looks through you, almost like it's he knows. It's almost like it was if.
Like a programmed response.
Yeah, almost. It's almost like as if somebody who knew that's what they were supposed to be doing, but they really weren't capable of doing it in a convincing manner.
Yeah, a creature with action, but not consciousness necessarily.
Yeah, not that far off of that. Like instead of looking in your eye, he'll look like at your forehead to the left, kind of thing. But from a distance, it might look like he's engaging you in conversation.
Yeah, he's talking at me, not to me, more or less.
Yeah, you get that vibe. That something's definitely not right, but he doesn't seem to be hostile. He doesn't seem to be unknowledgeable.
Yeah, if the others don't want to engage any further, then Arthur will wrap up.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
We'll move on.
Alrighty. Let me clear the menu then. Delete from tracker, only foes. Okay.
I feel like that flesh golem probably would have kicked our ass if we fought him.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the other creature that we have to worry about.
Well, the golem would have kicked our ass. The other one would have then just mind controlled us and done some horrible things to us.
All right, so into Nightmare Alley from the side of Ledbetter's.
Yes.
Okay.
You've been trying to get us down an alley, just offering different alleys. We'll go down your alley.
All right. So you head down. It's not that narrow, really. I mean, at this part, the end of Ledbetter's building, almost looking straight up. Another peal of thunder in the distance, then a crack of electricity. And the top of the tower, there's like a lightning rod up there, and it strikes the lightning rod again. There's a window in the back here as well, and you can see it's almost like the whole room lit up for an instant, and bright light, and then to dark, and then flicker of candlelight. That's the top of the third floor. So you're back around where that is, roughly, like straight up. It's about 45 feet straight up. And it narrows considerably, and then it opens up as the building kind of takes a more kind of melds in with the other buildings shape-wise, as opposed to like jutting out. There's a narrow opening at the far end of the building next door to Ledbetter's, and you know that leads down and to the left, or to the right, actually, into Nightmare Alley. Once you head back north again. So you're kind of like weaving your way through. You're being extremely careful, probably fairly quiet, trying to be. You can hear things flying up above. You can hear the occasional scream in the night. There's, of course, the sound of thunder. The ringing of the bell becomes closer. There's that kind of peal of the bell in the distance that rings every so often. As you guys are kind of making your way into the alley itself, it rings again, and it is unnerving how close it is. You come to the back of the Swan Row Courthouse. The alley itself is like busier in dream bubbles that you've seen in this realm anywhere. It's kind of almost like a bustling market almost, but a bustling market of misery. There's like dream bubbles will pop up almost everywhere for prolonged periods of time. Like you might see something for 20, 30 seconds, whereas maybe you would have only seen a flash kind of flip by for a second or two before. It's more sustained here.
Runs her hands through it like you might a pool of water.
Yeah, it's kind of unnerving too. You get like almost like a tingle. It's almost like you're touching like an ether, or it's almost like when you touch electricity and it doesn't hurt you. I don't know if you've ever had that sensation. Do they have those little balls that, yeah, and you can kind of have the electricity trail to your finger. It kind of feels not dissimilar to that. The alley itself is it's awash in human misery. There are people still suffering, and the more you kind of look around, the suffering seems to come from two different places. One, specifically the edifice, the building, Swan Row Courthouse, which is, I don't know, let's see here, 10, 20, it's about 100 feet in facing in this alley, maybe even wider, and it's 2 or 3 stories tall. It's like kind of imperious looking building from the old days of old Lankhmar, when this district was, wealthier, up and coming. Not the rundown ramshackle place that it is now. But in this realm, the building itself has maintained some of its kind of its commanding it's kind of a commanding atmosphere. It's intimidating. It's meant to be intimidating. And also from the far end of the alley, where there's like a little bridge. I should actually put you guys on the map. Let's see here.
We left the store.
You left the store, yeah. I'm assuming you did. I've been narrating.
Sorry, something came up. I was on the phone with my wife to help her through something. So.
Oh, no worries. You able to see where you are now on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Like in that area.
Well, that ruined it. Okay.
Let's see here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So in the hanging from that overhead kind of walkway between the two buildings, the one next to the Swan Row Courthouse and the tangle of buildings to the south, there's like a massive web, like, I don't know, 30, 40 feet in diameter, thick ropey vines of web dangling from the rope bridge down all the way down to the street, 20, 30 feet below. kind of completely blocking access to the alley when it goes out to Carter Street. So that's just offset from the Swan Row Courthouse. And it's from where you guys are, it is roughly about 50 or 60 feet away when you get a really good look at it through the mist. There's also the alleyway that goes north-south at this point too, where you guys are. And one leads to the Gallow Fields to the north, where they had that that kind of river that runs through, where they had the battle against the Hydrodamon, and Joe met his demise. The building of Rook's Roost. That's all in the neighborhood directly to the north. To the south, I don't know if you've ever really explored those alleyways, except I think maybe one time you guys used that to escape the magistrate that was there looking for trying to look down, looking for witnesses to what happened. I think that's the way you guys would have escaped to get to the church. There's an alleyway that would have led almost directly to that. You don't see any, like, you see this giant web, but you don't see any massive spiders or anything like that.
Well, we wanted to go to the Rook's Roost, just north of here, right? Is that through the spider webs, or the spider webs are to the west?
Spider webs are to the west.
All right. Well, I don't see any reason to go through the spider webs if we want to go Rook's Roost.
Did you guys want to go to Rook's Roost?
Is that where we're going?
I'm sure.
I don't remember. Arthur, was that where you said we were going?
Yeah, we're kind of just trying to find landmarks and just things that are of interest.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's go through the Gallow Fields and
I'll show you the front. I'll put you on a map for the front of the Swan Row Courthouse, so you can take a look at that. Just from the outside, kind of. I did this one a long time ago. Not sure what you're able to see and what I can see here. Let me see. Oh, okay. So you're pretty much just seeing dark and stuff like that, I think.
I don't know.
There are still blood smears from when we last were here.
Okay, so that's from when. Oh, okay. So we did that. We had this map up before, huh? This is when we fought the spider swarms and was it like an animate dream or something like that? I can't remember. Okay, so just to give you a rough idea of how much space the front of the Swan Road Courthouse took up. And then this would be the alleyway that led up to the Gallow Fields. And then the other side of the Gallow Fields is where Rook's Roost was. That was the it was like a trance parlor where he kind of said he was being held hostage by some kind of daemon that was in the employ of one of the two cabals that you were going up against. And he had the blood golem was upstairs, kind of. He paid you guys to take care of it. He gave you some hints as to go to the Shoals, which was even further north near the night market. And now that you think of it, the Shoals might be the bar that Maynard Colville was talking about. But he called it the Red Oliphant. But you remember that there was a red elephant painted on the old city wall before the night market, not far from the Shoals. All that happened seems like a lifetime ago.
Sorry, I see we're passing the courthouse too. Is this the court? This is the courthouse. we want to look in the courthouse since we're right here on a map with it?
We can. Just remember when we were there before, it was all these haunts.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That was
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Why don't we just look in the front door?
Okay.
Sounds good.
No windows. Let me see here. Make sure that that's correct. No windows at the front. Double door. Looks like it is sealed fast, like closed up.
Like locked or sealed?
Yeah, like maybe hasn't been opened in a long time. Locked.
Can she pick it?
You can try. Definitely. Give me a disable device check. Okay. Door is available to be opened.
Looks like it is opened.
Yep, I just
Steps
did
in
that
a
so you
little
could look in if you wanted to.
She steps in.
Okay.
A full step.
8 enormous marble pillars fill this great hall, holding aloft grand balconies. Years of dust cover the floor, and muslin coverings are draped over the railings of Baroque staircases, curling like lazy serpents up to the raised landings above. A rusted chandelier holds numerous burned candles. An impressive water clock, more than 10 feet tall, rests against the center of the western wall, its face decorated with guilty souls suffering torments, evisceration, forced feasting of coals, scalding blades tearing them apart, and other less savory punishments. The clock stands between a set of impressive oak doors and a lone oak door of equitable splendor, identical to another set across the hall. The largest set of the doors is at the south end of this long hall. They are barred against the night, and that's the door that you just went into. This is the south end of the hall. So I think to get in, Bakai would have maybe slid a thin blade or some kind of thin contraption up and lifted up, strong enough to lift up the bar from the inside and then pop the lock. So there's like a clatter of something falling down behind, and then she works the actual lock and opens the door. And she sees several sets of staircases, pillars. Looks like the main doors to the building to the north directly. A couple more sets of double doors. And then there's that clock.
I think Asami's going to cast light on Skewer's axe and then again on her blade.
Okay.
But she has it sheathed. So, just in case something, I don't know.
Yeah, I kept forgetting to mention this every time we do something that, you need to fight something where magic hits and stuff like that. We never really explored the arcane mark spell.
That's not something that she has. But that's a good idea.
Yeah, because it's permanent and it technically gives you an enchantment to put on your blade.
Yeah. If she casts prestidigitation on it, is that enough magic? And then you can make it like a sparkler.
Is there like
waving it sparkles?
Is there a duration for prestidigitation?
It's short. She'd have to keep continuously casting on it. But it's totally in character.
Yeah, definitely.
Who wouldn't want a sparkly blade?
Since we made so much noise entering in here.
Yeah, there was.
Should take a moment and just listen.
Okay. There's the sound of the clock. Basically, the clock seems to be making the most noise. It's like a water clock, and it's just tick, 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 tick. Just kind of echoes throughout the whole chamber.
It says duration 1 hour. That's better than I thought.
Oh yeah,
So that's terrible.
Yeah,
I was thinking like light is 10 minutes, or it's in that neighborhood.
Yeah, you could have little sparks coming off, or like a sparkler kind of thing. Definitely.
10 minutes per level. Oh, that's cool. So I could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when you
10
do
minutes
that,
per level for the light for Skewer's blade, and an hour for her little effect.
yeah, that definitely makes everything count as magic too. So if you wanted to change your, like if you're pretty much always going to do something like that, feel free to add like magic as the kind of damage that it does.
Okay.
Tick,
I
tick.
think that's through the gear, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, you go through the gear and it'll say most of the damage will be like piercing or
This
whatever.
masterwork, and then I need to put something magic.
Let's see here.
Damage type, piercing, magic.
Yep.
Here it is.
Do comma and then magic.
Okay.
So tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and then bung, bung, bung.
Is it too loud or is it okay?
No, it's not crazy. It's you can tell that there's like a bell tower. It's from the bell in this tower that's attached to this building. There's a bell tower in the courthouse. That's where the pealing bell in the city comes from. It just happens to go off. 3 rings as you guys come in.
All right. Any tracks or anything?
Like vermin, rat tracks, nothing unusual. Give me a survival check if you're of the type. You don't see any scrapes of boot prints or anything like that.
Our survival guy is missing. The guy says, "Don't worry, I got this."
I gotta help my wife carry stuff from the car. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. That's what she will.
Okay. From here, mostly rat footprints. The occasional like centipede. You think you see footprints on the step going up, like a booted footprint, but it's old.
It's not from when we went up, is it?
I don't think you ever did go up. I don't think you've ever been in here.
No. She cocks her finger and does one of those. Come on, let's see. Starts going up the stairs.
All right.
Okay, well, might as well go in. We got light sources of light.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Bakai started going up the stairs because she found some boot steps. So she did one of those things with her finger. Come on, see what's here.
Can you see where you are now, Alex?
Let me center on her.
Yes. Okay. So she kind of makes her way up, winding circular step, probably about 20 or 30 feet up. She comes up to a Yeah, set of double doors. It looks like there is a like a little window that looks down over Nightmare Alley, and there's another set of stairs that goes straight down. There is a set of double doors to the north. I don't know who else is coming up with you.
Well, I'm guessing Skewer is going to come up.
Which I see two sets of stairs, left and right. Which one did you go up?
She went up on the
Left.
left. Okay, let me I'll zip you over there. Secure Asami. Oh, they get Zed going up too, or Zed and Arthur staying back down? Same stairs?
No, we'll come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doors leading the way.
Oh, I've got you in the wrong part there, Zed and Arthur. Let me slip you over here. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Stami is trying to be quiet.
Okay. I think for the most part, everybody in this group here is fairly lightly armored. What kind of armor does your have? Like studded leather or hide armor, something like that?
I think he's medium.
Is he rocking some
Chainmail
or?
Agile breastplate.
Oh, okay. So he's pretty quiet too. I mean, not a lot of noise coming up the stairs. Just like the stairs.
Stealth is, it's positive. So, yep. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So Bakai, you know that they're coming up the stairs behind you, just because you hear the odd creak on the stairs and stuff like that, and the odd scrape of armor against the tight stairwell. Skewer comes up behind. There's the double doors. They don't seem to be locked. I don't think.
We'll open them quietly.
Okay. Fine leather couches and a mahogany table, now covered in a thick layer of dust, stand undisturbed around this chamber. Portraits line the walls here with plaques bearing names below, both now obscured with thick cobwebs. Simple iron icebox sits in one corner of the room, a few empty bottles perched precariously atop of it.
And looking for the boot prints. They come in here at all?
Let's give me another survival check.
She says, no problem.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
on the trail.
Yeah.
She follows where the boot prints go.
All right. So they seem to go to this door here. Get my pinger.
Then she goes to the door there.
See if anything comes up here. Okay, so time out. As Bakai's making her way over to there, Zed, when you step on that carpet, and Arthur's right beside you. So Zed, you hear in your mind the sound of a rather imperious sounding voice. And it says, "Job and Mord, for the brutal and savage slaying of your own wife and 6-year-old boy. It is the verdict of this jury, with which I concur wholeheartedly, that you shall hang by your neck until dead. May the gods take mercy on your blackened soul." And then silence falls over the courtroom in the wake of this pronouncement of doom. And you kind of get a vision of like faces all around the assembled area where the judgment was passed. A couple of them like smirking at each other. And then just as quickly as that image and scene kind of hits your mind, it's gone.
Get off the carpet.
It's unnerving almost. It was almost you guys have experienced haunts before. Nothing formed out of that. But you almost got like Arthur didn't experience that. Just that. You had like a little flash of something that occurred in a place.
Nothing formed.
No, nothing formed. There's also a set of stairs that go down, or I think that actually no, those ones go up. And they're right here. And you got the vibe that took place in a different area than you're in right now. Kind of like a courtroom of sorts. This is definitely not a courtroom. This looks more like a lounge of some sort.
Guys on the trail.
Okay.
Opens
You're
the
not
door.
going to tell anybody?
Oh, I'll say it. I'm seeing visions, courtroom stuff. But keep an eye out for haunts.
Okay. The door, you can, did you open it? It's unlocked.
No, I didn't. There's nothing to click.
There is nothing to click. Let's see here.
All right, she steps
okay.
through.
Okay, cool. This large area is partitioned into smaller cubicles by thin wooden walls cracked with panes of frosted glass set in them. Old desks litter the area, some overturned and emptied of their contents, others still standing where pleaders once toiled under mountains of paperwork. A large window set in the north wall is shattered. Beyond the sprawling desolation of the Marsh District greets the eye. Its tangled weeds and leaning storefronts strewn with trash and rubble. Suddenly, shadows flit across the frosted panes of glass of the partitions as hollow voices whisper blasphemies in the wind.
See anything? Said shadows.
Yeah, you're going to want to roll for initiative.
All right.
All right. Get everybody. Zed.
I don't see anything.
Your connection with Bakai is such that when she's alarmed, you're alarmed. And she's alarmed.
All right, I'll come over here and say, intruders in Bakai's room. And I'll shout out, be sure to fight properly. That's my combat advice.
Arthur.
Arthur cannot perceive any of the shadows right now. He doesn't want to simply skip his turn, but delaying is also dangerous. He'll delay until at least after Bakai.
Okay.
Because if she goes in there deeper, then he's fine. If she retreats, then you better get out of there.
Okay.
Are you giving any indication of what you want her to do?
He doesn't necessarily say anything. He just sort of sees that Bakai is ready to fight, or like that she's startled by something. So he's just sort of readying himself to see what's in there, because he doesn't actually see the shadows yet. At least I can't.
Yeah, give us a perception check, Arthur. Bakai's head turns towards the. So if she's going straight, is facing straight in, she turned to the left. She thought she saw something moving behind those frosted screens, and straight ahead, from out of like underneath a desk, trash. It looks like there is some sort of large insectile, maybe creature. Maybe some kind of worm or some kind of centipede or something like that. Straight ahead. Can you see the L on the map? Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I see the L.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it's some sort of like insectoid creature.
Yeah, so she had seen something to the left, and then this thing's kind of coming out from some trash and like under the ruins of a desk of the cubicle. You're far enough back, you've got a better angle to see it.
Yeah, in that case, Arthur's not going to delay. He sees this creature and he's going to well, Bakai may be a bit in the way. She's clearly not paying attention to it, so he has to sort of pick up some of the slack for that. He will ball up some acid and toss that creature's way.
Okay.
It is unlikely affecting its mind will do much. It probably doesn't have one to affect.
It does look verminous. As a hit.
All right, excellent. Pay attention, Bakai, in front of you, as just like the ball of acid like goes over her shoulder and hits the creature.
Okay.
He will then retreat a little bit, like take a few steps back, getting further away from the danger, and then in his turn.
Okay. So it kind of lunges out from underneath the counter or the desk. Let's put flat-footed on Bakai for just one moment. Does she have anything that mitigates that condition, Zed?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
She sees it now that it kind of lunges out. Looks like a giant leech. It's about 3 feet long, kind of like fat, slug-like. Kind of reaches out to try to clamp onto her leg. She pulls her boot back.
She says something about bugs and overkills it. I hate bugs. Smack, 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 smack.
Oh, that's a
both
critical
hits?
hit.
I think they're both hits. All right.
Yeah, this thing's going to be destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She squishes it. I hate bugs.
All
Then
right.
she 5 puts this way.
Okay. So let's get rid of that. Squishes it. Luna, I don't even think I brought her up the stairs. Luna's wandered off. Just as Arthur, your favorite. And that is through the screens to there. A shadowy humanoid reaching out both hands, reaching at Bakai's throat. Definitely a shadow. Score.
Well, he heard commotion in that room, so he'll, move around this corner.
Yep.
Does he see the shadow?
Yeah, the shadow looks like, now that you get a look at it, it looks like kind of like a man in a suit. Fairly well dressed. Kind of like has kind of like a bookish appearance, but definitely an undead version of that, reaching out trying to assault a Pakai.
Did it hit her and she go ouch, or
no, it missed. She ducked back
Okay.
just in time.
I smack with axe and miss?
No, it hit.
Oh, that hit! Holy shit!
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 on the die. All right. I mean, I hit. That was totally what he meant to do. And obviously, it's
Yep.
light, so magical, but appropriate.
Yep.
I don't know if it.
It did it perfect. That's exactly how it
Excellent.
was supposed to work.
Yay!
Awesome.
And he'll shout, "Shadowy thing, hard to hit." Oh, Sami's next.
Asami's next.
Guess she'll hit it with a magic missile, which is a normal bard spell, but we are playing differently, so. One second. For every 2 cast of offers to gain additional. So at 9. 5. Okay, so it's 5. Boom. Strips of bacon leave her fingertips and hit the shadow and do appropriate sizzling damage to the shadow.
The shadow fizzles into nothingness. With all the
I like that spell. I should get my other bard versions of myself to take it.
So now that the commotion has died down, Bakai lost the trail of the footprints.
She heard something up north, right? Didn't she?
She saw the shadow.
Oh,
And it
okay. So nothing up here.
Yeah, so from there, you can hear the sound of a tree scraping against the window. It's a sickly tree that grows out in the yard on the front of the gallow fields, and this is probably like the uppermost branches of it. Kind of
All right.
Scrapes off the window.
What's this?
This looks like a couple offices, a couple cubicles.
She's gonna look in here.
Yep.
Boots.
Give me another perception or survival check.
She's got this. She's 100% so far.
She's on top of it.
Oh. Maybe not.
She's pretty sure that the boot prints have melded into her boot prints at this point.
Ah, damn it. All right. Says, whatever. Nothing there.
He's going to look in the room before he leaves. What did Skewer see in the room with a perception roll?
Just a lot of like desks and ruins and let's see here. Like the cubicles. Doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy.
Room empty.
Not empty, but there's a lot of destruction. Like offices overturned, in disarray. Things have just been left to age. Obviously, there's a giant leech living in one of them, so
Was.
he's passed on.
Pushing up the daisies.
Yeah.
Did the light affect the shade more than just the magic allowing it to hit, or was that all that did? Was it enough light to affect it another way, or not enough? You need daylight.
You need daylight, yeah, for sure.
Gotcha. Yep.
Door.
He says, "What's behind this door?"
It's behind the door. Okay, yep. You can take a look if you
She
want.
says, "Do you mind if I open this door?" And then she opens it without listening.
Door opens. There's a hallway, and there's a set of stairs that lead up.
To Area 17, I'm guessing.
Definitely to Area 17. It's definitely definitely going up 100%. And it looks like this hallway that goes all the way around.
Well, 18 is bigger than 17. She's interested in 18.
18 it is. All right.
It's like 11 on the stereo dial. It's always better than 10.
It is. Ours go to 18. So she makes her way up. This room is in shambles. A simple bed is hacked to splinters, the mattress eviscerated of its stuffing and caked in dried blood. No attempt to clean up the slaughter that transpired here was made in the hurried trial of Mord and the flight of all the staff from the courthouse. An eerie menagerie of blood, dark and wooden toys in the shapes of carriages, horses, knights, and wizards are strewn in a near dark stain on the floor beneath a broken table.
Ways?
So let's see here.
Shall wait a moment for Skjor and team to come up a bit and then go examine the toys.
Sure. Let me just move you onto the stairs and stuff. Get everybody.
Don't know how I did that. Huh.
Okay, so when you guys enter the room, there is a shadow in the corner that stirs ever so slightly. Let's see here. It is a... Just give me a second. I haven't looked at this in 100 years. Okay, so it is a... So as the shadow in the corner stirs, it appears to be a woman in like dark shadows, hourglass figure wrapped in scant red veils, jet black eyes, kind of peering into your soul. And as she moves closer, almost like phantasmally, she kind of jerks, and it's kind of like she's moving out of time, but you can tell that it's her moving incorporeally towards you. And as she's moving closer, her head starts to open up as if it was split apart by an axe. Yeah, let's get some initiatives. Okay, let me put her on the map so she is on. All right. There we go. That's better. Arthur, on the stairs. First to act as maybe Bakai lets out, or Bakai and Skjor let out a deep.
A deep?
Yeah. And
Like-
this one doesn't look like the other typical shadows. This one looks different, correct?
This one looks like, yeah, let's do you have knowledge religion?
Yeah, here's a few ranks in religion.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is definitely some kind of spirit.
Hopefully it has a mind.
Okay. Let's see here. This is a CR5 creature, so is it a wraith?
Hmm.
So let's identify it. You know two things specifically about it, other than it's incorporeal and can drain your energy. You know that. Everybody knows that. What would you like to know?
Does it also drain like more than just energy like the shadows do?
This drains your life force. Like negative levels.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Um
Are these things do these things have minds? Are they intelligent creatures?
Actually, not negative levels. Constitution, and yes, it does have a mind. It is an intelligent creature.
Okay. Is it con damage or con drain?
Con drain.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's bad.
that is bad.
Yeah, considering that, if this thing has a mind, hopefully it doesn't have enough hit dice to be immune to this for my features. It sounds like it's more than dangerous enough to be hit by a castic. But that requires languages. Since they're the spirits of people, though, since they're
Yeah.
undead creatures, they probably still understand language, especially if it's if it's aware. Yeah, this thing, it could be extremely bad if this thing gets to us. So yeah, he's gonna hit it with a castigate.
Okay.
Does it have 13 or more hit dice?
No.
In that case, it is susceptible to my fear effects. Thankfully.
Okay. And it begins.
All right. Okay. Good. I was really worrying it'd have a really good save. All right. In that case, it is going to be cowering for a while.
Okay.
As I will put fear into what normally cannot feel fear.
Okay. So this woman, it looked like she was maybe in the midst of playing out her death throes. Their head splitting open and her brains coming apart as she was like reaching forward at Bakai. But she kind of goes down on two knees and puts her head in her hands, and her brains kind of spill down over her fingertips, and like this ghastly apparition of a woman now like in the midst of dying as her head split open. Any movement or anything, Arthur?
Not yet. He'll stay on the. Can Zed move past him?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he'll stay where he is. Then he's got a good escape route if he needs to.
Okay. All right. Do I get a save on my turn right now, or no saves?
I believe you immediately. I believe you immediately get saves on your turn.
Okay. I think I need a 20 anyway. Asami.
Yeah, that's not enough. I recommend killing it immediately. Now.
Okay, that was about exactly what Asami was going to ask Arthur. Is like, is that your new friend, or do we need to kill it? You were clear.
Destroy it quickly before it frees itself.
Bacon.
If you don't, you will die.
I forgot to target the creature.
Okay, Louise, drag that on him.
That's a shitty ass fucking roll. Jesus.
That's okay.
My dog is bothering me. Hold on. Hi, boy.
Did you already drag it?
I did. I got it.
Okay, gotcha. And so that was a standard. As a move action, she's going to get everybody excited about killing this thing, just like she was told. So target everybody. Kill it. It's not dead enough for us yet. All right, you are thereby inspired.
Yay.
Zed.
Oh, look at that. He's not in combat. Fling. Or she.
Psst, hits. Should be half damage.
And
Yep. Perfect.
Gizzle. That's it.
Bakai.
Guy steps forward, aims for the split in her head, tries to make it go all the way down.
Hit.
Okay.
14 and 14. Yep. It's
Looks
still hanging.
disappointed. Looks over at Skewer.
Skewer.
Me hit good. 5 foot step. Big, huge, full action swing. Ah, god dang it. Sorry.
Oh, don't you get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Yes, but I forgot to target it. So those. I guess I could target it now and apply the damage. Yeah.
It's okay. Yep. Yep. Both are hits.
Both are hits. Okay. Take it. That's number 1. I think they're normal hits. So. Oh my god. Hit it with the sharp end of the axe.
That's enough to make it discorporate.
Hey.
He's dead, and then you swing again. And Bakai's going, ooh, even for me, that's a lot. All right. We have eliminated this. Look over at Asami. What do you see over there?
I was just in the corner looking at the creature. I didn't want to get touched by it. It appeared to me like it had a bad touch, and I wouldn't like it if it touched me. So,
yeah, we don't have any.
Good thing you destroyed it so quickly.
Yeah.
If it had the blow on you, you would be permanently injured.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Zed, I'm going to get you to make a will save, Zed.
Oh, man.
Okay. You feel like an odd sensation coming on, and then you get a vision. As you kind of, it's just a mental vision. The terrifying laugh rings in your ears as the cloaked figure raises a fist to strike the woman still seated in a rocking chair. Before he can strike, however, she stands defiantly and lashes out with her knitting needle. The cloaked figure raises a gloved hand to its cheek. The glove comes away bloody, and then the figure reaches for a wood axe hung above the hearth as the woman recoils in horror. You don't have any negative effects or anything like that. You just get that flash of that little scene.
Okay. I'll relate how she died. Let's see. Maybe room 17 was better. Bakai looks around, sees if there's anything, kicks the debris a little bit.
Yeah, she's going. No, actually, she's going through that. There's the looks like she kicks something and it kind of like slides out from out near the bed, and it looks like a purse of some sort.
Picks it up.
Some coins in there.
She says, Dream World coins.
No, actually, real world coins from Lankhmar. There is 10 silver smaragds, 20 bronze eagles, and 12 iron ticks. And as far as you can tell, they are real.
Just put it in party treasure. We'll
Okay.
take care of it if they are real when we get out.
Sure thing. Done and done. There's also a bunch of scarves. Like scarves that a woman would put on her head. In all that detritus that she kicked. There's like, she noticed that there's several silken scarves and various manners of decay.
Are they? Oh, they're not in nice shape.
They're not in nice shape. There's also a couple knitting needles on the ground. And some of the, it looks like also might have been at some point in time baby clothes that she might have been knitting.
All right, get out of here.
Yeah, it's a creepy feeling. It's you're definitely at a place where a murder occurred, whether it was in this world, or the real world, or some sort of bleed over.
Okay.
Everybody going back down?
Yeah.
We'll go to 17.
Okay. Let me just zoom you over there. That's the belfry. Okay. I'm just going to move you, then I'll rearrange you because it's fairly far on the map to drag. It's hard to see. Get everybody. So once again, Pakai going first.
Sure, unless you want Skewer to.
I'm good with Bakai and the Score being right behind.
Okay. And then we'll just kind of it's a really narrow staircase as you're. Let's actually, I'll move you up just a little bit so you can get in the room, and then I'll put everyone else who hangs back on the staircase. How's that?
All right.
There's a salt wind that blows through this cold open-air tower. An old rust-covered bell hangs from the rotting wood beams above, obstinate against the wind's caress. The tower offers a rare vantage of the marsh district's impoverished environs. Let's see here. So as Bakai gets up to the top, it looks like there's a bunch of bats kind of fly out of the like the bell tower, because you're up above now. It's kind of like an open area, and you notice they're not bats; they're sturges. So there is 10 of them. Do you have a way to
guess initiative?
Initiative, or you could think of a way to maybe drive them off, or kill them, drive them off.
We could let the Luna throw a fireball on them.
Okay. Yep. That'll work. And that will kill them all. Unless she rolls really terribly. I'm just going to roll damage instead of putting them on the map and all that stuff. Let's see here. Fireball. Yeah, that'll do it.
Mirror.
All right, let's. So
This is not the bell that rings, right?
It is. This is exactly the bell that rings.
Well, let's examine the bell. See why it rings.
So let's see here. Seems like it must ring of its own volition. There doesn't seem to be like any sort of mechanism that controls it, like any clockwork mechanisms, or the rope is long since rotted away to to pull on.
What's the thing that rings inside a bell? I don't know. I don't know what the name of it
the
is.
clapper, the bell.
I was
something like that.
thinking that, but
yeah,
didn't want to make the assumption. Can we disconnect the clapper?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Let's.
The guy gets under, goes and grabs it.
Okay.
Unhooks it.
There is a. You get 3 rounds to try to disable it before it potentially goes off and causes damage. So 3 DC 30 checks of disabled device. So you get 3 chances.
Somebody will detect magic while they're working.
Okay.
And she wants to determine if the sonic damage is something she can repel with her countersong.
Okay. It wouldn't be anything, because it'd be like a physical, painful attack.
Gotcha.
Like,
so it's not magically enhanced. It's just
exactly, and it's not like
on its own.
All right, so on the second one, just as the she gets the vibe that there's kind of like a haunt that's getting ready to stir to life, she disconnects it and it clatters to the floor.
Okay. Gets out from under it. Actually, she'll take that clapper.
Okay.
I'm guessing these are windows, and toss it out a window.
Okay. Throws it down to the street below. That would be from there.
Did anyone down below get clapped by the clapper? No.
That would be called a clap on.
Yeah.
If they do, they have to clap off.
Now they have the clap. That's bad.
It is bad. Yeah, it's just like it's like a clang on the but it's really muted. It almost sounds like it's a lot more distant than it would actually be. Almost like the environs of this place kind of like absorbed the energy of the clapper falling to the ground. It's more like just a soft thud. Doesn't seem to hit anybody, doesn't seem to hurt anybody. There's almost like an audible and maybe palpable feeling of like it's almost like a relief. Like a deep breath of maybe like a release.
All right. Well, the guy didn't like the loud clanging. Zed is kind of a quiet person, so he didn't like it either. These are just windows, or is this just
no? Those are openings. They're not actually windows. They're just openings to the outside. So now you're probably 35 or 40 feet above either the alleyway below or about 15 feet above the rooftop, like the gabled rooftop. and you can see the other attic where you just were across the way. You can also see down into the Gallow Fields. You can see the tree that was scraping against the upstairs window. From this vantage point, you're also able to see what you've never been able to see in the real world. Is you see a rather elaborate scaffolding of polished wood, and this is where the hangings would occur. And you can see it in all its glory now in this place of nightmares. In the Gallow Fields, it was long disassembled. Maybe just see a couple places where posts were maybe moored, where the field hasn't completely overgrown that part. Here you get to see like 20-foot high, elaborate winding steps all the way to the top. 20-foot wide platform, elaborate handle, almost made of like polished black metal. The rope looks like elaborate and silken, almost like it was almost like it was almost like a craft, as opposed to just a regular old rope. It's very elaborate, and you get to see it in all its glory. Whether this is how it really was in the real world or not, in this place, this manifestation, that gallow is kind of like unlike anything you've ever seen. And we'll leave it off
Try and
there.
remove the rope.
Oh,
Okay.
that's down in the field to the front of the courthouse, to the outside. You're kind of looking down on it from where you are, your vantage point up above. And the river that runs through the field is it's not like just a dirty old culvert. It's almost like a winding rivulet. Almost like a fey creek almost. The field itself is not like a weed strewn, just left to grow wild. It's almost like a park. And we'll leave it at that. I know Ray's got places he's got to get.
You putting the EXP out there first?
Yeah, let's give it a bop here. See what we come up with. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I got that one. There we go. 13,000. 2165. Getting close. 20 away.
Okay. Cool.
All right, we'll explore the rest of the Swan Row Courthouse in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
All right.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you next time.
Night, everybody.
Night.